This HAN Network video is brought to you by Coastal Orthopedics.
All right, time to chalk a little grappling here at Darien High School. Yeah, I know it's wrestling. These guys know a thing or two about it. With Dave Stewart, I'm Rob Adams. Dave, over to you. Let's introduce these guys.
All right, guys, tell us who you are.
Hi, I'm Austen, Appleby.
I'm Will Crane.
All right, Will, I'll start with you. As you come into this year, you're wrestling at 132, and tell us how, I know it's a simple matter of stepping on a scale and, all of that, but how do you determine your weight class and all of that and, get us comfortable with wrestling?
A big part of it is your expectations going into the season. You have to be aware that you have to be able to wrestle people your own size. So if you're eating a lot over the season and getting way bigger than you need to be, you're just going to have a rough time all season, and it's easier to work early than to work the entire season.
Austin, I see you're wrestling at 145 here, and just tell me what your expectations are for the season.
I have pretty good expectations for the season. Last year I was injured early in the season, and I didn't get to get down to 45.
Okay.
Started at 52, but that's a comfortable weight class for me, so I'm not worried.
I believe you guys are opening now with the Danbury Hatters.
Yeah.
That's a tough one to open with. How do you feel about starting out with that?
Well, it's definitely going to be a test for us. Danbury's traditionally one of the best teams in the state, but it'd be good to see how we do against them to determine the rest of the season.
And by the way, he looks pretty sharp in that banner wrapped around him.
Yeah,
I like that.
Thank you.
That's a good look for you. Will, I'll bring it back over to you. Who are the, Danbury, as Dave alluded to, but who else in the FCIAC? Who is it that you want to climb over?
Well, you always got to look out for Ward. They have a great program. Same with Fairfield Ludlow. They all come from the same program, and they're all really competitive. And Trumbull, every single year, they're always putting good guys through FCIACs and even into states.
Now, you can work your way through the season, individual meets and all, but it really comes down more so to the conference tournament, or how does that work?
We always talk about it that before the tournaments, it's all just working for FCIACs and states. They don't really mean all that much to us until you get to the tournaments, because that's when you really make a name for yourself.
We were talking about other teams that you could be seeing this year, but tell me about the rivalry with New Canaan too, because there's still a rivalry in any sport.
Yeah, well, it's definitely less prominent in wrestling, just because they're kind of smaller sports at each of our schools. But no, we're definitely going to stick it to them this year. They have a bigger team, so they have a better chance at a team victory, but one-on-one, I think we're going to take them down this year.
Keep the rivalry going,
By the way, I'm very impressed with your blue shirt today, Dave.
Oh, thank you. Gotta look the part,
Gotta look the part when you come to Darien. They'll be ready to go. These wrestlers will be ready to go as well. Great to meet these guys. We thank them for coming out. This is the wrestling team. We'll talk with them later on throughout the season at Darien High School.